Hey, I'll keep this brief. I'm Feather Run, and I said in my last video that I wish more people had been documenting their progress on getting better at pistol shooting. I'm in that boat because I'm not that great at it, and I'm a rifle shooter. So this will be my first vlog on actually getting out to the range and putting some work in on the pistol. After that, because the rain prevented me from doing so out there, I'll come back in and I'll give my thoughts and takeaways on that range day, what I can improve on next time. So, here we go.
So, it's a beautiful day out, a little humid. We just had some rain roll through. Just pistol only day. It feels a little weird coming to the range without a rifle, but here we are. What I'm gonna do today is start out with a cold El Pres drill, do some draw headshots, then work doubles, and then work doubles and transitions. Yeah, I think it'll be a good day. I'm ready to get at it. I'm gonna start out with an absolutely, totally cold El Presidente. And I can speed it up with those headsets. Didn't plan on doing it twice, but hey, what the hell. Maybe it was just a, oh no, it was a Delta for sure. Definitely better cold. Oops. Grabbed the wrong mag. So one shot short there. Let's just go straight over to draw headshots. Missed because my grip on this hand was not where it needed to be. Centered up but dropped it low in 132. The day is young, let's pick it up. Maybe shoot okay. There we go. Tickling that alpha box, 152. Could go faster. Right in the center, that's where I want it, 135. Exact same spot, 141. Now we're feeling it. Atrocious draw. 212. I'm not sure if that snuck in. Let's call it a Charlie. Charlie, 154. Not great on that one. The 99% humidity is certainly not helping. I think that was a Charlie, but it was very much centered up in the head. 127. Speed's good. That was center head, far left. Charlie, 129. Alpha 185 got hung up on the ALS on Safari Land. Such is life, train for your holsters. Charlie, centered up decently, 137. That was way low. I smacked the shit out of the trigger, 145. I think that was a miss. Again, I smacked the shit out of the trigger, pushing the speed a little too hard. Last one. I think that was a Charlie. 185, bad draw, and bad grip on it. So some of these have been good alpha hits real fast. And I'm in an okay little box here, but some of these, I'm just smacking the shit out of the trigger. Hitting here. One right there off the side. Even if you can do this a little bit and do it fast, if you can't consistently repeat it, that's the biggest issue. So I got to get that whole group to trend up this way and be consistently here, not just here sometimes and fast sometimes. The draw headshots didn't go super great. My consistency's bad, especially on the draw, and I need to be doing more of the trigger control at speed drill, but that's something that I don't have to waste live ammo on, so I'm going to take that back home with me instead of burning rounds on it here. I got scraps of 3 mags left. I'm going to start doubles, just 10 yards. I'll do draw, double. Those felt slow, so my pause that would have normally been the pause in the middle just ended up being a string of 4. So the split was slow. The center one ended up just being another shot. Looks like all A's, so I need to speed that up. Little trigger freeze after that, or in that first double there. It's weird, I feel like I'm doing better on this with a quicker draw and just hitting better alphas. So, goes to show what I need to work on. Missed the ALS in the draw there. Alright, feels alright. And just do double, transition double. My visual acuity doesn't feel too on today, so I need to work on cracking eyes over the second target. Yeah, let's do it. Alpha Charlie. Yeah. Center to right. 0.2 split, 0.34 transition. Felt bad in the hands, but I shot it a hair cleaner and a hair faster. Draws out of the Safari line are not feeling good today. I gotta work on that. Shame on me. Right center. A little self-diagnosing here. My gun hand I need to ease up on, and my support hand I need to crank down on. That was really not good. I went high left and ripped a shot into the Charlie neck there. That might have been a little slow, but it felt a whole lot better about seeing the dot come back onto the target. 210, time was good. So 0.27, I think that's my, or 2.07, fastest time I think, 126 draw. Feeling a little better. All right, ignore the barrels for now. 0.39 transition. I'll take that. Not too much slower than the previous one with half the space. Let's see if we can't get that down. Might have tossed one up in the shoulder region of the right target. That was slower, but felt more disciplined. I mean, time's still fine at 2:30. I mean, I want time to go down, honestly, but it's not out of line for what I was doing. Those are consistent, at least. All right, barrel time, baby. I'm gonna start behind the barrel to where it's right in my face, so I can't see any of my targets right now. I'll do this with steel and paper. I'll do right from here, and again, close, so I gotta bring it in and work with this small steel over there. Can't see either target. .46, not fantastic. Let me see if anything changes when I don't occlude my dot. There we go. All right, the steel fell down. That's a sign. We're switching to paper. All right, this is gonna be just a little more than 15 yards. I'm gonna go paper steel, transition to the second barrel, paper steel from the outside of each. Work the double, work the transition, work on calling that hit and being ready to move if I did or didn't make the steel, and then moving on real quick to the second side. Let's say 7 seconds is a benchmark guess for the first one. .593. So 7 seconds. I should have said 6. I hope that ain't the rain. That's the rain. Yeah, it cost me half a second to make up that steel. So there's the time difference. What I really want to work on here is I can obviously see these targets as I transition. When I go this way, I want eyes on that piece of paper. So I'm watching it, and I know where it's going to come out to when I get around the barrel, rather than have to wrap around the barrel and then find it and line it up. Felt good. Mentally putting effort into watching that target as I moved across. I knew right where it was going to pop up the second I got around that barrel, and my gun was already getting up and to it while the barrel was in the way. So the second I came around, right where I need to be. I don't have enough to do it again before I pack mags, so I'm just going to, that small steel, I'm just going to draw practices on that for the 6-7 shots I got left. I'd say goal is 140. Miss at 144. Good starts. $139. That, but literally not any slower. Go left. And yeah, that just goes back to confirm what I was figuring out over there. Need to work on the draw a little bit, and then I also need to work on that trigger controlled speed. So, all right, now that it's actually recording, I'm almost dead. Sorry, not me. My phone's almost dead because I intended to run my camera, but forgot my SD card. So the last thing I'm gonna do, about 150 rounds in, last thing I'm gonna do today before this phone dies is I'm gonna set up a USPSA Classifier or two with the diagrams on their website. And I've never run one of those before. I'm just going to kind of see where I rank. I'll take a look at the results when I get home. Run one or two, just some little simple ones. Just for some background, I've never actually, well, I've run one USPSA match in my entire life. I was PCSL because that's what the range near me shot weekly. This is how many matches I've shot that I've done pistol only the whole time through. Everything else has been either rifle all or two-gun. Let's see what happens. All right, this is Classifier 1305 TikTok. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be set up with a stapler, but I lost mine, so we're gonna hope these clips hold together well enough. I've also never reloaded off a barrel, so this will be new. We'll see how bad or good this goes. I have no idea what score standards are, so if the wind doesn't knock my phone over, let's get it going. 16 shots, 8, no makeups, reload 8, Virginia Chem. All right, 856. 3A, 3C, 1A, 2A, 2C, 2A, 2C, 3A, 1C.
Real quick, before anyone thinks to ask, I'm shooting an Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. This is their 5-inch comped model, and because my schedule doesn't let me shoot USPSA, it doesn't really matter that I'm running a comp 2011 that would be uncompetitive in open division, as it's not really optimized for that. So my key takeaway here is that my fundamentals aren't there. I need to work on them both in live fire and dry fire. Shame on me for not dry firing more. Obviously it's something that you have to do to get better. I could go shoot a case at the range every week and I still wouldn't be that great a shooter because I could get 1,000 free reps daily just dry firing. So I've been doing it, I'm going to do it more. That's going to be step one to getting better. My fundamentals weren't fantastic across the board, but at first I'm going to just mostly work on draws and building the master grip on the gun. In my opinion, since the first thing you do in a stage or when you grab your pistol at all is going to be building your grip on it to go shoot it, that's the best place to start in getting better. If I can't consistently build a grip on the pistol to start, it won't do me a whole lot of good to practice other stuff because I'm not where I need to be here to get the pistol to where it needs to go. In this session, I did a lot of different drills in only 150 rounds before I started to get rained out. So I'm going to dial that back a little bit and work, 2, 3, 4 at the very most, just to get a little more consistency out of my limited ammo and time. And of course, for whatever that drill is, just get more reps in with those basic skills. My movement's not fantastic, but if I can't shoot when I get in my position very well, the movement's not going to do me a whole lot of good. So I'm going to pump the brakes on movement training for a little bit, and I'm going to focus a little bit more on the gun handling skills. And last but not least, that classifier drill. I'm not entirely surprised I got B on it. I wish it were higher, but I didn't deserve any higher. That shooting was not good, the reload was not good, and my building grip was not great. So it's a pretty decent reflection of where I'm at right now. As I do these more, I'm going to put the work in, and I would like to see those classifier scores go up. Training hopefully will just bring them up naturally. That's the idea, right? So next time around, hopefully a more focused approach on the range, and hopefully a more coherent video for y'all. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.